Hi beauties and curls, welcome back for another video. Today's video is a requested one and it is a review and swatch of the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Now I was able to pick this up in the spring, so I've had this for a while. I have used it so I can give you a thorough review. It's been a couple of months, so if you are interested in what I think about the Sweet Peach palette, give you some specs on it and some details, then keep watching. Okay, so some of you all want to know if this is worth the buy. Let me get down to the details and let you all know. So first of all, this is the packaging, which first of all, Too Faced never disappoints in packaging. So this retails for $49. I think that it's a pretty good price point. As you can tell, all the pigments of the shades are pretty pigmented. The only one that I would say that I had a little bit of, it was like a little bit chalky and patchy, was Candied Peach, which was this shade right here, but it's still fine. I think that for it to just be one shade that I had like maybe a little small issue with, I think it's still a great palette. So there are 18 shades in this palette. I think that that is a really good amount of shades in a palette. I feel like this is highly pigmented. It smells like peach, which smell, and y'all, I got a little bit in my mouth by accident. This one smells like peach. This one smells like peanut butter and jelly. And then this one, or smell like more like peanut butter. And then these smell like chocolate. I think Too Faced has really made their mark in the cosmetic world, in the beauty world, for having very innovative products with great packaging. I think that these are a bit bulky, but I think that's the point of these. I love that it's the 10. So if you are in the mood for a warm tone palette, I feel like Too Faced kicked it out of the ball. Sweet Peach palette is definitely my go-to. I'm a golds girl. I love peaches. I love that this has a green. I think that it really depends on what you love to see on your eyes. So I love that the packaging is Sweet Peach. I'm so glad that they came out with this theme. I do love the fact that they always come out with a theme. As a matter of fact, this is the Sugar Pop. I have this one. I have, these are limited edition, by the way. This is the peanut butter, which I believe is still available. They did have this in the spring or in the summer. I think it was the spring. I think this came out before the Sweet Peach. And the peanut butter and jelly, definitely I wanted to come with this. I definitely wanted to pick up the peanut butter and jelly because really it was a spin-off. The shade peanut butter was so popular in the semi-sweet that Too Faced heard the request of the people and came out with the Too Faced peanut butter and jelly palette, which I think was so smart. It sold out immediately and it's back with the Sweet Peach palette. So I really do love this. This did sell out and I actually picked up this last spring in Sephora. I picked up the last one. So hopefully this is not limited edition. I pray and hope that Too Faced keeps this around. And I do also have the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. So these are all my palettes that I have from Too Faced. These are all the palettes that I have from Too Faced, along with the Sweet Peach. And I actually never showed this on camera, but I have the Pretty Rebel palette. This is an old school limited edition, and the colors are insane. Now, in terms of blendability and pigmentation, I really think that Too Faced just keeps getting better and better. I really do love this palette. The question was, is this woman of color friendly? I definitely think it is. The only thing that I wish that it had was a black, but tempting is a deep brown shimmery shade. I wish that there was a deep matte. And that's the reason why I did like the semi-sweet, because Licorice is a deep black in the palette. Now, one of the things that I do like about the semi-sweet in reference to the Sweet Peach is that if you notice, the brow bone and the shimmery shade that you can use as a highlight is a little bit larger than the other ones. In the Sweet Peach palette, all of the shades are the same size. I really love these shades. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matte shades. There's some satin and then there's some glitters in here. I don't think, see, that one is a satin. That's definitely not a matte. So I mean, to me, it has transition shades. As you could tell from my tutorial, it was the only palette that I went into, which is epic. I love that. Sweet Peach has me sold just on that alone, because most of the time I have to go into another palette. I definitely think that this is woman of color friendly. I am going to go into some of the swatches and show you all the shades. Make sure to look down in the description bar if I have already done this look. I really did enjoy how it came out. I think if there was one palette that you had to get out of these 3, because I did get that question as well, the Sweet Peach palette, I think, does not compare to the other 2, just because the tones in this are different. If you're a warm tone girl, this is the palette for you. Let me put it like that. If you are looking for a palette that is versatile, that you can do both tones, warm tone and cool tone, then I would say the Too Faced Chocolate Bar. Just because I feel like this is warm tone and you could do some cool tone looks. I feel like out of the 3 permanent shades, hopefully, I'm not sure if this is still if this is limited edition. Let me know if you guys know. I still don't know, and I asked the company and they didn't have an answer, so I don't know what that is. And I don't want to say they didn't have an answer, I just didn't get a response. How about that? I'll try it again. But I feel like this palette is still my favorite, just because I could do my entire look with this palette. And it has a black, I'm telling you, that is really, like, if I couldn't go into an eyeliner and I needed to take this on a trip with me, I could definitely use this black and smoke it out and use it as an eyeliner. I'm telling you, blacks and palettes are so important, companies. So I absolutely love this. At the same time, I like the fact that they do put different colors. I just wish that each palette had a black in it. It does not have to be the same type of black, but it does need to be a good black, because I feel like, you know, it's just missing something when it doesn't have a black. I'm going to go into the swatches. I know that's what you all are looking for, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review of the Sweet Peach palette. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. I think it is a dope product, between being a dope or nope. I think that if you are a warm tone girl, or if you want some pops of color but you want to stay safe, then the Sweet Peach palette is for you. So let's get straight into the swatches, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next few days in another video. Bye, lovies.